Hello everyone, my name is Austin and welcome to my channel and welcome back to my tour of the United States. Right now I'm currently in the historical city of Boston, Massachusetts. I actually live here. I moved here about a week ago. This will be my temporary home for about 7 months, which I'm super excited to be here. Just right now it is February and it is absolutely freezing outside, very windy, so it's kind of difficult for me to get out and make a video. But I have the whole day today, so we're just gonna walk around and explore different parts. All right, we're approaching downtown. We're gonna go to Chinatown first. It's about a 40-ish minute walk, I would say, from South Boston to actual downtown. And then I'd say the city's pretty walkable for the most part. I haven't really explored different areas too much, so we're gonna see some of the touristy stuff they do here. I would say it's a pretty good sized Chinatown, nothing too crazy, but also everything's pretty much all sit down, and I want to get something to go, and I'm not too sure where I can go to get something to go. And I think we're just gonna go to Boston Commons and have like a little picnic, even though it is really cold. But everything's giving like you have to sit down and eat, so I don't know if we're actually gonna eat here or not. There's actually so many people out, but we're now in the Boston Commons. It's a giant park. I was actually here in the summertime this last summer and it was a really beautiful vibe. It's a really nice area, honestly. It's just kind of too cold right now to actually enjoy it, but we're gonna walk around a little bit here and I'll show you some of the park. But yeah, it's called Boston Commons, so when you do come in the summertime, it's a great spot to like go have a picnic. Yeah, there's so many people outside. I don't understand because it's too cold to enjoy Boston right now, but that's just me. This honestly has a little Central Park vibe to it, but it's still not the same. So we're gonna go to Freedom Trail, which I'm pretty sure I did the last time I was here, the first time I came to Boston, but I don't really remember it and I didn't do the whole trail. So we're gonna explore that area down there and then we'll get some food after that. Okay, not gonna lie, I thought the Freedom Trail was like a line all over Boston that you just followed. No idea. The last time we were here, I'm pretty sure there was like a tall tower we followed, and then there was a thing on the line, but I typed in Freedom Trail and this is what popped up. So it's a graveyard. It's also interesting because this historic graveyard is just in the middle of downtown, which is actually really interesting and cool. But I couldn't find Paul Revere's. If you come here, you can try to find it, but I mean, I don't care enough to go through every single one and try to find it. Guys, there's a Cafe Nero right there. That's the first time I've seen that in the United States. That's the exact coffee shop I got in London. And I said I want to get local coffee and I went there, which I guess is like a huge chain in Europe or whatever. And I didn't know that and I got slammed in the comment section, but that's the first one I've seen in the States. I've only seen it all over like Europe and stuff. I didn't know it was actually in the US. Get some Greek food, a euro, because there's no line and it's honestly just easy. Hello. I'm doing good. Can I just have the Euro wrap, please? And that'll be it. Alright, we're just gonna eat over on this bench because it was way too crowded in there. There was no seating. But they had a similar vibe to, it's called, I think, the Reading Terminal in Philadelphia. We explored that in my Philadelphia video. But it had a similar vibe, just a little bit smaller. And I actually do love those types of places because there's, you know, different types of food, different venues and stuff. But we did get a Euro. Cheers to Boston. That's a delicious Euro. Very good. I would like to say, when you do come to Boston, you should visit the Quincy Market area. There's just like, that's right there, called the North Market. But especially in the summertime, I did that as well. And it was just really cool to walk outside. There's a bunch of people performing music, and there's different shops and restaurants, and just like an old historical type feel as well. But it's a really cool area, and I do recommend going there in the summertime. I also do kind of want to talk about the little break I took. So I took 2 months off for the holidays and everything from filming because I was in the process of moving to Boston. I spent a month back home with my family in Illinois, and I also released a clothing line. So the hoodies and everything I'll be wearing from now on will probably be my own. It's called Wolves Apparel Co. The link will be in the description down below if you want to check it out. But that's something I've been working on for quite a while, and I finally launched it, and I'm super excited about it. So if you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the description down below. It's Wolves Apparel Co. The whole meaning and everything is on the website. But I'm back to traveling now. I'll be uploading videos hopefully every week on this channel, maybe 2 times a week, and traveling to different countries pretty much for the next 7 months and everything. Then I'll probably take another break. But yeah, I'm super excited, and the break was really good for my mental health and everything. All right, we are now entering the north end of Boston, which I actually haven't been to or explored, but I'm pretty sure it's the more bougie, rich area. I know like the apartments and everything was ridiculously, like Boston in itself is already so expensive, but the north end was even more. And also I can't even get in this, I think it's, oh yeah, it's a Boston Yacht Club. So my card for sure is getting declined and we're not gonna go in there. But we have a cool view of the skyline right there. Okay, Boston definitely does have a European vibe to it, like certain streets and alleys. Architecture, buildings feel very European, which I do love. I would say it is a little more European than Philadelphia. And to compare, because I lived in Philly for 6 months, to compare Philly to Boston is like, Boston's more business casual type, a little more bougie, a little more like clean, I would say. Where like Philly has a really cool culture and food scene, but it is a little more run down, I would say, which makes Philly very unique because it's kind of grimy and dirty, I would say, which every city is, you know. Boston has that as well. I'm also going uphill and it's cold, so I'm out of breath, sorry. But I do like Boston a lot. I think everyone can have their own opinion, and Boston definitely isn't my favorite city. I think if I'm gonna like stay here longer, I would move somewhere where I can get, this girl's making a TikTok, where I can get more for my money. Or if I'm gonna spend this much money, I'd rather do San Francisco, New York, or Miami type. But it still is a very cool city, and I think everyone should come visit it at least once, because there's a lot of history and a lot to see and do and eat here. So I definitely do recommend coming here. All right, we are approaching Acorn Street, which will be my first time seeing this. And it also says private. So I have no idea if I can even explore this or not. All Alright, well, there's people walking down this, so we're just gonna do it. But definitely very European. Like cobblestone road, very uneven, very narrow. It's like, I forgot the street in Philadelphia that's very old, but we did that as well in the Philadelphia video. Has a similar vibe, but I actually kind of prefer the one in Philly. It was a little cooler. But still, this is very interesting. It says private, so I don't know. Oh, it just says please be respectful, residential, quiet area, private street. No idea. Yeah, Beacon Hill alone gives Boston a lot more brownie points. Definitely prefer this over Philadelphia, I would say. But I've only lived here for a week, but I'll be here till the end of August and then I'll be moving again. I definitely do recommend coming and visiting Boston. It is a really cool city. There's a lot to do and see. I would recommend the summertime or the fall time. Definitely not the winter because it is brutal. And it wasn't really too enjoyable to walk outside today, even in February. It was just, my hands were cold, I had the sniffles the whole time. But definitely come in the summer or fall. It's a really cool city. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my Instagram at Trainton too if you want for the behind the scenes of all my travels and everything. Check out my main channel at Trainton, and I will see you guys in the next country and in the next city. I love you all. Adios.